everyone, I'm Sammy from HackerBot.net, and today we're going to discuss money hacks, money cheats, cheating or hacking money in games. Is it possible in every game? How do you do it? Is it possible to get unlimited gems, unlimited gold, unlimited diamonds, or whatever kind of currency you have in your favorite game? Now, in order to start this, we need to establish some basics. And very important when it comes to understanding how to hack money, like I've done here using Game Guardian on Android, is that in theory, yes, it is possible to do this kind of cheat on every platform, on Android, on PC, on iOS. It doesn't really matter. What really matters is where the value that you're trying to change, in this case, the money, the cash, is stored. Now, in order to understand this, we need to really quickly head over to Google and just Google HackerBot client side, okay, which will lead us to an article on the difference between client side and server side processing. And this is essentially a diagram, okay? So if your game that you're trying to hack, like this one, whichever game, doesn't really matter, if your game needs the internet to run, then it is an online game and it communicates with a server, which means not the whole game is stored on your device, which we are calling the client. All right, so that makes a huge difference, because in online games that require the internet and that use servers to process certain data, it is usually impossible to hack your money or your currencies or your gems or whatever, because that data is stored on the server and not on your device, okay? This is your device. This is your Android, your iOS, your PC, whatever. If the value is stored here, if it's an offline game, you can hack it. If it's on the server, the only way usually to hack is to actually to play the game or to spend money, okay? Since hacking the server, even if it was possible, which it generally isn't, is highly illegal, and I mean you go to jail for quite some time if you do that, successfully or unsuccessfully, by the way. So that's the basics of it. Now, how do you find out whether your particular game is online or offline? Now, what I would recommend doing is simply turning off your internet. Unplug your internet if you don't know whether it's an online or offline game. Unplug your internet, disconnect your data, disconnect your Wi-Fi, and if the game still works, then it's an offline game. If the game has stuff like multiplayer, of course it's an online game. All right. If it doesn't work when the internet doesn't work, it's an online game and you can't hack your money. Now, how do you hack your money if it's an offline game, if it doesn't require the internet? And by the way, I'm going to get to some solutions, some potential solutions to online games as well. Okay, so if it's an online game, what you're going to want to do is get if it's an offline game, you're going to want to get a memory editor. Okay, so there's an easy tutorial on HackerBot. You can just go to your Google or search engine and enter HackerBot memory edit or value edit. Okay, and you will get to an article on HackerBot.net that explains how you can use memory editors such as Game Guardian or Cheat Engine or Game Gem or whatever. These exist for iOS, Android, PC, anything. Okay, how you can use those to scan for values and then change them, just like I have done in this particular game. You basically scan for a value, you find the value, you change the value. That's how it works. Okay, so if I click this and I change to 888, 888, 888, 888, yes, then it should be changed to 888, as you can see. Very, very simple. Once you found the value, and it's an offline game. Now, what happens in an online game if you do that? Well, first of all, you're probably gonna get banned. Second of all, I'm just gonna demonstrate what happens when you do it in an online game, even if you don't get banned, okay? So here's what happens. I'm gonna hack the price of Bitcoin right now, okay? This is the price of Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is 8,000 US dollars at the moment, so I'm just gonna hack that, so to speak, okay? I'm gonna make it 8 million, huh? Let's say 8 million, why not? 8 million, huh? There we go. Now the Bitcoin price is $8,083.83, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Okay, does that mean that I can now sell one Bitcoin for $8 million? No, it just means I've changed the value on my client. However, the real value in the real world on the online server is still 8,000. So if I refresh the page, which I'm going to do F5, okay, I refresh the page, oh, it's still 8,000. Okay, so this is the difference between hacking the value in a single player game, like here, where I can actually buy stuff with the money. As you can see, I can actually buy stuff. But if I change something like in the real world or on an online server, it doesn't really do anything. It shows a different number for me, which is how fake websites and human verification people get their proof, quote unquote, videos and so on. They just hack the server, the client side, but on the server you really don't have your gems or your money or your gold or your diamonds or whatever. So that's how that works. Essentially, yes, you can hack the value that is shown in an online game. I can even add some more zeros if I want to, right? But that doesn't really change anything. Now it's 8 billion. Does that mean I can sell one Bitcoin for 8 billion? No, it does not. Unless I find somebody that has a lot of money and is really, really stupid. So that's essentially how online versus offline works. So just to recap, if your game needs internet, you probably can't hack the money in any way. You need to spend money, or, and that's what I'm going to come to later, is you can use bots as well. If it's an offline game, you can Google HackerBot value edit or memory edit, and you will find a tutorial on how to do this on Android, iOS, PC, whatever. There are lots of software, Cheat Engine, Game Guardian, Game Killer, and so on. There's also, you can also look for, let's just go back to Google. You can go HackerBot top Android game hack apps or iOS game hack apps. We have articles on those as well for Android, iOS, and PC, and you can look at the top ones there. So anyways, guys, that is that. Now for online games, what can you do since you clearly cannot hack the server, as I have demonstrated with the Bitcoin price, which is still not 8 billion. So what can you do? You can use bots to automate gameplay, for example. So to learn how to create your own bot, you can Google HackerBot create bot, okay? And you will find a tutorial on how to create your own bot using auto clickers and macro recorders. Now what you're going to need for this, for mobile, for example, you need an emulator and you need a PC, okay? Well, those two go hand in hand, of course, but this is essentially, you can create closed loops of actions using macro recorders and editors in order to automatically farm online games. That works for PC, it works for Android, and once we have an iOS emulator, maybe sometime in the future, it will work for iOS as well. At the moment, it doesn't really work for consoles, though. That is the only thing where that doesn't work. This will allow you to automatically play games, especially mobile games, since they're generally very simple, and get free currency over time. Of course, the amount of gems, gold, and so on that you can earn in most of those games is limited per day, but you will be able to earn it even on multiple accounts without having to actually play the game all of the time, which is kind of like an unlimited money hack, but it takes patience. The only other way, of course, is to support the game that you're playing with your own money, which is never a bad thing either. All right, and that concludes money hacks and whether you can do it in all games. Now, it is possible in one way or another. However, in online games, you need to farm automatically or manually. So it is possible through automated farming, through bots. As you can see here, again, the tutorial is HackerBot create bot in Google, and you will find the tutorial, or there will be links down below in the description as well. And of course, in offline games, it's a lot more simple to hack your money value there. And again, that tutorial can be found by Googling HackerBot, memory edit or value edit, and you will find that tutorial very simply, and that works for any platform. Beyond that, if you're looking for hacks or mods that can help you hack money as well, especially in offline games, some mods, for example, will also include automated farming scripts as well. You can just go Google game hacks or HackerBot, and you can go to hackerbot.net, and you can use our free finder. Okay, there's that button right here on hackerbot.net, the main page. There's also a game hacking guide for Android, iOS, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. The most popular games, the most popular game hacking software for Android, for iOS, and for PC, with top lists and everything. And your free finder, the free finder tool, can be used to, for example, find pre-made hacks if you don't want to actually create your own hacks using memory editors or using bot creation software or macro editors. So the way that works is, if you, for example, are looking for, let's say, a Roblox hack, you can go for Roblox mod Android 2020, and there you will find scripts, hacks, some will even include bots, and so on. And if money hacks are available or money mods are available, you'll find those as well for offline games. Anyways, guys, I hope this sets up the right expectations for you when it comes to money hacks. Of course, there are a lot of misconceptions out there. Keep in mind also that all human verification are scams, okay? So if you want to learn about that, you can just Google HackerBot human verification, and you will find out exactly why those are always fake and why they're all scams and why most of what they're promising you is just as impossible as a girlfriend generator. Anyways, guys, links as always in description. Google HackerBot to find us on hackerbot.net, and I hope this does not just help you to understand what is realistic and what isn't, but will also really protect you from getting scammed in that regard. It's sad that you can't actually hack easily all the money in every game, especially online games. That would be nice, but on the other hand, you have to also realize that it wouldn't be very special to have unlimited money in an online game if everybody has unlimited money, okay? If everybody has all the coolest skins in an online game, then the coolest skins aren't really cool anymore, are they? So yeah, that would kind of ruin it, wouldn't it? Anyways, guys, I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys later on hackerbot.net. Goodbye.